All right, y'all. So, Toni Harris wants to be one of the first female football players that is admitted into the NFL. No. I mean, there's another lady, I think it was Silberman, I have to write her name down. I was looking, and there are a couple of there's some other women. There are other women that have actually attempted to do this. I mean, why don't you start a female football league? Why don't you do that? Like, you're gonna die. That was my first thought. I wish I could have been like, oh, that's really cool. A woman is finally gonna play football. Oh my God, all these years I've been totally waiting. Like, that was my first sense. I was like, she's gonna die. Men, I saw this interview. Oh, I don't know her name. Anyway, I saw this interview years ago with this female it's a basketball player, because they have a WNBA, right? WNBA. And she was a female basketball player, and she was just like talking about like how she would be playing with guys and she'd get her fingers broken accidentally, okay? Not even purposely, just accidentally, playing with other men, how she'd just get hurt. Well, they'd like accidentally bump into her or trip her or whatever, because men are strong, you guys. I know like there's some women that don't want to believe that, and I think there are super strong women, but even like with like mixed martial arts or wrestling, they have you fight with somebody that's about the same weight as you, right? Whether you're a woman or a man, you fight with somebody that's about the same size. So it's just I'm like, do martial arts, do something. I'm just like, she's gonna get crushed, and the guy that does it to her, she's gonna get hurt. And then the guy that does it to her, he's gonna get attacked by all the crazy ass like leftists and shit. And they're like, he's a sexist, he's a murderer, he hates women. And it's just like, and then, man, and then it's like, I don't know, like I just honestly think that there's some things that men need to bond over and women need to bond over. Like I just don't think that football is a place for a woman unless maybe she can do a female football league. And I hate to say that because I want to be like, yeah, you can do or be anything, but men are just so strong. Like I was playing, my brother's like 7 years younger than me, and he doesn't even work out or do anything. And we were playing around one day, and we're both adults now though, but and when he was younger, yeah, of course I was stronger, but we're both adults now. And I remember I was playing around and I pushed him, right? And he pushed me, and it looked like he tried to use about the same amount of force that I did. And I fucking flew across the room. And I'm more athletic and everything. And he was just like, poof. And I was like, wow. And I like flew across the room, right? And I just, just even like when I have to carry stuff and men are like, hey, can I help you? And I'm like, yes, because men are strong. And then like, I'm like, oh my God, it's so heavy. And then they're just like, oh, they like lift it up with their pinky. And I'm like, damn, like men are strong. So even like the football players, if they try to play and not crush her, they're gonna end up like crushing her. Like, I don't know, like when I was teaching elementary school, and the kindergartners would be like running around the hallways, and the fifth graders would be running and stuff, and I'd be like, whoa, 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 like, watch out. Like, I saw a fifth grader, like, trample over, like, a 5-year-old. It was awful. And he didn't mean to, but it was an accident. But the kid got really hurt, And this is how it's going to be with football. She's 5'5". Like, I'm taller than her, all right? She's 5'5", 135, something like that. I'm like, oh, man, it's going to be terrible. I hope that they don't let her in. I really hope. I mean, but then it sucks because then they're gonna be like, oh, the NFL is sexist. They don't like women. I'm just like, I don't know. What is this world coming to? Maybe maybe that's what's gonna have to happen. Maybe that's what's gonna have to happen. It seems like she's ambitious. She's probably I don't really know about football that well to know if she's a good player or not. And I'm not saying that she's a bad player. That's what people need to, they can't make the distinction between saying, hey, you're a good player, but you can't play with us. because you'll get crushed. It's like you wouldn't let a 4-year-old play with a bunch of 10-year-olds. It could be really good, but they'll crush them. You know, and that's what's gonna happen to her. Like, no doubt about it. Like, she's gonna, and then what are they supposed to do? Like, she gets on the football team and then they're supposed to, like, you know, tiptoe around her so they don't hurt her. Like, how is that gonna look? This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna support this. You know, I support women being athletes and playing sports, but we're just physically made different. And people really need to, like, get out of this denial about that, you know? Then if she wants to play football, let her ass come back in the next life as a man. Like, that's all I have to say. As a big man with good football skills, that, you know, that she can play football. Okay? Because I can't. When I found out about this, I was like, for real? You know, I saw the CNN, and the CNN reporter's like, yeah, somebody told me that, you know, I couldn't be a journalist, and here I am. And she's like, yeah, like, I'm like, oh my God, really? But you like, a journalist isn't a physical sport, you know? It's not, you know, I believe that, you know, women and men compete when it comes to intelligence. You know, there's some men that don't believe that, but they're just stupid. They have low intelligence. But as far as physical activities, no, because it has to do with biology. And people will say, well, intelligence has to do with biology. I mean, that's a whole nother video. I don't believe that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, Toni, do martial arts, do something, or create a female football league. But you're gonna, I mean, how do you, I see when they jump on each other and they pile on, like, she's gonna be like a pancake. Like, I can't. Like that lady that, you know, mixed martial artist, that they had a guy that was, you know, a trans woman fight this martial artist, and ended up putting her in the hospital because she's really a man. She's not a woman. Like, oh my God. I can't. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, peace and love. Bye-bye. Mwah.